I don't know why my background stuff isn't showing up. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. Nor, I don't get the reference that you're showing or telling me. I don't get it. Sorry, guys, but I'm not a weeb, so I don't know anime lyrics. I listen to real music. I don't know if you guys heard the new Doja Cat song where she goes, "Ba ba black sheep, ba ba." That shit gets me going every time. I was having a stroke. I came back from having a stroke and was like, "Am I having a stroke?" Because I didn't see anyone on screen. Sorry, guys. I'm trying a new lookout. Where the fuck is the game at? Why is this not on screen though, actually? Hold on. Yeah, why is the 3DS capture card not on screen? I have all these games, by the way, on my 3DS, and I've never touched, like, probably 90% of them. Scrap this and stream Sonic R for 30 minutes. Well, what we're going to be doing for 30 minutes is going to be more exciting than Sonic R ever could, which is going to be literally talking to NPCs. Alright, so we have 2 mass outbreak Pokemon we need to get, which is going to be Remoraid and Quillfish, and after that we need to evolve Remoraid and Marill, and then we're pretty much good to go to Kanto. Like, there should be no other Pokemon that I need to really do right now besides Kingdra, but that can wait. Everyone else, well, the Headbutt Tree Pokemon, fuck, I forgot about those. Alright, well, we're still not ready for Kanto then. But the Headbutt Tree Pokemon are going to be a little more interesting. I don't like new anime because to me it's just not my thing. I've tried, like, I have tried to watch anime due to me trying to learn Japanese and doing immersion learning, and I can't. It's just not my thing, man. I know I tried to watch the Jellyfish Princess, and I actually really liked the art, and I actually really kind of like what it was going for. But then, like, there's a guy in the anime that constantly fucking yells all the time. It's just screaming. That's all he does. His character, anytime he's on screen, he screams. That's it. And that just made me go, I don't want to fucking see this anymore. I was like, I am good. No, my TikTok is actually full of Japanese interviews, actually. Like, if I go to my TikTok right now, it's just going to be Japanese content and how to learn it. Because I literally just made the algorithm show me that. It used to be, like, game stuff. And occasionally I'll still get some game stuff. But it used to be that or just, like, nonsense that, like, I didn't give a shit about. Because I really didn't use TikTok all that much. But TikTok's actually pretty good if you want to, like, get really short content of Japanese stuff. Alright, let's go get Quillfish. But yeah, I have been keeping up with it, and I can actually read some kanji now, and it's pretty nice. I actually feel really good that I've been keeping up with learning Japanese. Alright, so with a... Okay, so we'll use a good rod. That gives us a 65% chance to get a Quillfish. Quillfish has quills? I thought they called him that because he just was part of part of a racist group. And that was their, like, gang sign. Oh my god, okay. So let me talk about this real quick. So I like that in Gen 2 you can do this. I can just look around. I don't move, right? In Gen 1 you can't do that. In Gen 1 that is not a thing you can do. But the problem is, sometimes when I want to move, he won't do that, and he'll do this no matter how hard I press, and then I have to just stop and then do it again. It's a little thing that kind of annoys me. It's not gonna like ruin anything, but like it's something that I've kind of started to notice. It's like a gift that I can finally move in place and look around, but it's also a curse now because sometimes you get stuck on shit and it just won't go. It could be both. You're right, it could be both. Like, I'm not hating on Gold and Silver. I actually think Gold and Silver has been a really fun time. But there are, like every game, dude, there are some things I'm just like, man, I really could just... This should have been worked, like, differently, you know? I think Majora's Mask has something like that, too, for me. The camera in Majora's Mask is genuinely fucking awful. I don't know if you've ever played it, but every time you climb up on a ledge, the camera will sometimes not work properly, and you'll just end up running off because your controls get inverted for some reason. And it's one of the only games that, for Zelda-wise, I've ever played that has that issue. Because not even, like, Ocarina of Time has it. It's just Majora's Mask. I have no idea how hard Quillfish is to catch. Apparently not that hard. Do you guys see him on the tracker? Because I don't. It's too small. I see Corsola. Where the fuck is Quillfish at? I made this shit too small, dude. I really did. I genuinely can't... Oh, okay, I see him. He's right next to Scizor. I will make sure for Gen 3 that I actually make it where I can read the fucking shit. Because we have so much empty space because of it. But I did that so I could have, like, my camera there. And then I ended up not using my camera, so... Quill on your fish? Oh, no. No! No! Don't say that! No! Not in this chat, please! I think everybody should be replaced with AI. What do you guys think? Yes, no? Even me? We're just all replaced? Like, we never make anything ever again and just let AI take over for us. I think that would be great. I think everybody would genuinely love it, that nobody would be against it. I think all our fresh water should go towards cooling those AI things off so we can make more big titty anime girls. I think that is perfect. AI could replace me and the channel would boom 100% because nobody fucking likes me. AICQB like, I actually don't like Hey You Pikachu and I hate Planet Dob. Let's play more NFL. Why yes, I want to play more NFL 2022. Brett Favre. That Brett Favre guy. I don't know his name. I think it's Brett Favre. That guy throws the ball. Yes. We've been playing for 48 fucking hours. We've been playing for 2 days straight in this game. Can you believe that shit? Kingdom Hearts 2 doesn't even last me this fucking long. What is it? All face? Is it all face? But yeah. Seeing as AI is a kiss ass instead of arguing for things, like how you will say why you like stuff and then be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong, I suck, this game sucks. That's the point, buddy. I didn't check how much money I had. I don't want the AI to argue with me. I want it to make me feel like I'm smart. 41617. But no. I do think that there could be some use for AI. I do, like, I know we had that whole fucking discussion last night, but I do agree with Piggy on some things. I think AI could be used for some certain things that would be beneficial. The problem is, most people that want to use AI don't want to use it for beneficial things. They want to use it to steal content and make easy money. That's pretty much it. If AI was being used to, like, you know, make editing faster or something, like where it will like do a lot of shortcuts for you, so you don't have to do like that, or like it'll be able to like automatically line all your videos into a certain spot on the thing or whatever, like that'd be nice. But it doesn't fucking do that because nobody's doing that. Instead, we make generative AI and steal people's work and use those work to make generative AI. And then people can go, oh, well, I actually made it because there's not something else that exists. And it's like, all right, dude, but you didn't make it. I remember I left the Reddit. It was like the small YouTube Reddit for YouTubers or whatever. I left that shit because I remember when I was in there all the time, it was just people uploading like AI videos and shit. And I was just like, bro, what do you want me to critique? They'll be like, can you critique my content? And it'll be like AI. And it's like, okay, what do I critique here? It's like, what did you make here so I can critique? And like, it was just like, oh, I made AI, I made it do stuff. And it's like, but you didn't do this though. So there's nothing to critique. And it was just that all the time. And then you'd have people that go, oh, well, I make AI content, and that's why your videos are doing bad, because my videos are doing so well that I have people giving me money to sign contracts with them because of my AI. And it's like, all right, bro, you just use the same exact shit everyone else fucking uses. So, like, I do wish that we did not go to a generative route for AI, and that we actually went to, like, making AI do busy work for things that are creative, that people don't want to fucking do. Like, you know what, if I literally could have this, I would be so happy. I genuinely wish that I had an AI that could look over my audio and see mistakes that I made or lines that were bad and highlight them or remove them, so I can then just start editing my fucking audio. You know how great that would be? Where it doesn't like change any of my audio. It doesn't like replace my words or whatever. It just highlights like lines that are either not recorded well to tell me to re-record it, or the lines that are obviously not finished. Like if I like mess up and then reread it, it cuts that line out completely. That would be so nice. But that's not a thing that we have with it, sadly. Like that type of shit I would love if AI would do. I generated myself a bigger cock so I could send it to a woman I want to like me. Exactly, bro. AICQ would just say more Japanese words. No. Oh, I need to get rid of, who is it? I need to get rid of, Ralph. Yeah, I don't know. I do fully agree with Piggy on certain stuff from last night, but at the same time, I do think that there's some stuff that AI is doing that I genuinely don't want it to get better, and I don't care if it gets better because it's not what I want. Like, I do not like the idea of AI creating content, because I'd want to consume human-made shit. I want to consume human music. I don't want to consume an AI who makes the fucking 7th billion lo-fi hip-hop sound, you know? I don't want to listen to that. But I get, you know what, not everyone's like me. Some people genuinely don't care if it's AI. Some people actually seek out AI music. I get it. It is what it is. At line 22:14:59 to 22:17:45, sounds like you poured a bag of marbles in your mouth and started gargling on them. You must hate your viewers to speak that poorly. No, dude, I would actually love if it told me that shit. If it was like, you fucking idiot. You recorded this line like a stupid idiot. You recorded this line like you were like sucking cock. Like I would genuinely love that shit. I do think some of my favorite videos though is when people make Gronk watch them play video games and Gronk is just telling them they fucking suck. I think that is honestly some of my favorite shit from Gronk and the only thing I like about Gronk. Besides that, Gronk can just fucking die. But listening to Gronk and the little Tanuki avatar tell someone they suck ass at Minecraft, I think that is genuinely glorious. But I will say, you know it's bad when Piggy has me agreeing with fucking Q. Because that man's takes sometimes are some of the worst shit I've ever seen. And that's why I respect him, because he never changes. Like, you can tell him how bad that shit is, and bro, it's like, I'm sticking to it, and I respect it. But you know it's bad when Piggy got me agreeing with that man. I never agree with Q, unless it's about Hey Pikachu being great. That's the only time I agree with that man. But I respect him, because he stands by his opinions, and he has never changed once. He's never changed under peer pressure. No matter how many times we tell him his opinions suck, he goes, I don't give a fuck, and he double downs on it, so I respect it. It's the same thing I do with Hey Pikachu. I double down on that shit. Like, if you tell me Hey Pikachu sucks, I'm like, you're stupid. And I'll tell you that you're wrong, and that you play the game like poo-poo. That's why I respect you guys. I respect people that have opinions, whether I agree with them or not, but they stick to them. Like, they don't just cave because some guy on the internet said, your opinion's wrong, and then they go, okay. Like, you know how many times I've seen that with people where, like, a big YouTuber makes a video on a game, and then they, like, shit on it or whatever, and then everybody goes, yeah, that game always sucked. It's like, have you played it? It's like, no. It's pretty much the same shit that happened with Hey Pikachu. Everyone I need to get rid of this fucking guy. Goddamn Anthony Hiker. Fuck this guy. Everybody pretty much did the same thing with Hey Pikachu. Like, so many people, like I said, didn't understand how the game actually was played. And so they just, like, shit on it. Like, I'm not saying Hey Pikachu is a masterpiece. It still has its fucking problems. But, like, I loved all the time in these reviews where they're like, Pikachu never listens to me. And then I would watch to see how they talk to Pikachu, and they're, like, reading this fucking guy a novel. They're telling him, like, full 15 sentences on what to do, and it's like, bro, he's not gonna understand that. Like, if your own damn dog wouldn't understand it, you think he's gonna understand it? And then they're like, you don't listen, this game sucks. He didn't listen to me recite the Bible to him, how dare he? Can I please get the call ready to go get the Ermerade? Jesus Christ, this one's taking fucking forever. But I don't know. I do think, while AI is here to stay and it sucks, I do think that there is a route that we could take where it would be fine. I just don't think the generative route is the way we should be taking. But people gotta make their YouTube short farms, so what do I know? Wilton, if you do not tell me about the fucking Remoraid, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna genuinely throw hands with you if you don't tell me about the Remoraids already. This guy really just wants me to fight him. He actually does. He's asked me twice, I think, to rematch him. Nope, still nothing. You know who also has bad opinions? Stumbling. He does. Stumbling has terrible opinions. I hope he knows that. I hope he knows his opinions are so bad. It is Wilton, right? Yeah, it is Wilton. He's just being a fucking douche right now and not telling me about the rumor raid. He's like keeping it to himself. So I told Stumbling about that you can do this for like rare spawns. And like how cool of a feature it is, and like I don't know why people don't mention it. Like people complain about these rare like 1% spawns in Johto, but there's like ways to make it easier. And I was telling him about it, and his response was, "Yeah, but it's so random, and like I don't even think to talk to people in games." So like, I'm like, okay, bro, do you not play RPGs? Like you don't think to talk to someone after you beat them, which I don't do it every time. But, like, you don't ever, like, assume to do it. Also, thank you, Jesus Christ. But I was like, man, dude, what terrible fucking takes. But then he does have some good takes here and there. He also did correct me on the 2 facts I got wrong, so I do appreciate him for that. But goddamn, bro, are some of his takes just ass. To whom it may concern, Pikachu, could you please in all kind refer to page 22 of the user manual, 2009 Honda Civic? I can tell what is wrong with my car. As you are an electric Pokemon, I expect you to know about electricity. I have checked the battery, and the battery is receiving power. It could be a rusted connection or a damaged or melted WI on my RE or something further down the line. Could you, hey, you Pikachu, help me fix my 2009 Honda Civic? Why is he not listening? Pretty much. Like it's insane, like, how much people play that game wrong and then go, wow, this game fucking sucks. And it's like, bro, just do what the game told you. You know, I realize, though, how much people don't understand that game when, to this day, people still think when you're given, like, the stuff to the player in the game, that Professor Oak sends that shit through the TV. For some reason, people, to this day, will tell you that when Professor Oak sends you shit, he sends it through the TV. Even though your mom straight up goes, here's your package he sent, and hands it to you. But people still will sit there and tell you he sent that shit through the TV. So that was the day when I pretty much learned that nobody has any fucking idea what is going on in the game. Like, nobody knows. The problem, though, is that because Hey Pikachu has already been such a hated game for so long, and that everyone has already kind of like set their opinions on it no matter what, most people, if I even try to show them that video, they won't watch it because it's an hour long, and in their mind, they already know the game sucks, so they're like, why would I watch that? Even though it goes into more than just the game review part of it, but so many people I've seen that like straight up just will not watch the video because in their mind, they already know the game sucks, so like, why would they watch it? That's how they look at it. We're not in the right place if we're finding Poliwags, but we do need to get a Poliwag, so we need one for Politoad eventually. Yeah, I see the same thing for Cyberpunk and Dragon's Dogma. Some people are giving advice for things that got patched out years ago, and I read it like, maybe this is an old comment. Then I read the date posted 2 days ago. It was a bug patch 2 years ago. Yeah, it's insane how a lot of people do not do any research and just will say shit. And like even for me, I do research and I will say that I still get some stuff wrong. It happens. Like I said, I got the 2 big facts, and I think the 2 big facts in my last video wrong about how Iwata had more involvement in these games and that this was supposed to be the last Pokemon game. It wasn't. Another fact that I did get wrong that I corrected in the video was that gold and silver sold more than red and blue. It did not. It sold a little under, but it still sold a good amount. I made sure to not put that fact in the video and corrected it. So, like, there's still more things you can always research and learn. But there are some people that just don't. Or they believe one comment they read, and then that's their source. And it's like, well, where did that comment get the source from? And that's kind of what led me down to when it came to Hey Pikachu, was like, so many people say this one comment, and they're like, oh, like, I guess the Sony thing. The Sony thing was, like, the biggest thing I kept seeing. I even still see it to this day. We're like, oh, if you say Sony to Pikachu, he gets mad. And it's like, okay, well, where are they getting this source from? Like, where is this from? And then you learn that it's just, like, some fucking rumor posted in, like, a long-ass time ago with no credible source. And then you learn that we have Pikachu's word bank fully documented on every single word he knows, and it's not even fucking in there. And still, this is, and like, what's even worse too about this rumor is you can go test this rumor right now on any card of the game, and it takes 5 seconds, and either 2 outcomes will happen. No, 3. The first outcome is that you do say Sony, and because Pikachu doesn't understand it, he's going to do a random action. God forbid that random action is him getting angry, because all that does now is confirm in your mind that it works. The second outcome is that he doesn't get angry, and you go, oh, okay, maybe this rumor is false, which is not what they're going to do. The third outcome is you do the rumor, it doesn't work, and then you blame the fucking game for not working. That's why my videos are full of lies, because if I did make a video game review, I know I don't want false information, so I'd be researching stuff. I mean, that's what you should be doing. Like, even for me, like, I was so sure that Iwata helped with putting Kanto and everything into Gen 2. Like, I was positive, dude. I was so positive. I even triple checked, and everything kept coming back with, yes, this is correct. This is a correct thing. It's not a false, like, rumor or whatever. Everything I could possibly find kept coming back with that. Turns out, shit was fucking false. So it's one of those things where even though I was fully 100% confident it was true, I still did my research. I kept getting back the same results of it being true, and it was still wrong. That's why even for something that you feel like you are positive on, like you are fully 100% positive that this is a real thing and does exist, always look it up. Always. Figure out where that source came from, because a lot of times you could have like the Sony situation where you heard it multiple times. People have told you this information is true. People have said it constantly that it's real, just for you to learn that it never was real. So it's always good to triple check things that even if you think you are for sure on, that you believe fully that is true, always look it up. Because sometimes you'll learn that, hey, you've been telling lies this whole fucking time. And it's not even your fault because everybody else said it was true. So it ended up being part of this zeitgeist or whatever that it was true. That's just like, that is literally how it is sometimes. Did I not do this right or something? Because, like, I don't see where... Because I'm supposed to be getting Remoraid spawns, and it doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, no, I fully believe it. If it's in a video, I just buy it instantly. I fully believe that that guy murdered that man, and I fully believe he got away with it. I just believe everything that I see. I don't even look at anything. The first thing I read, that's true. It doesn't matter what it is. Can I... What's going on here? Did the... Okay, I have noticed this, but I don't know if I'm doing something wrong here. I feel like sometimes you do the mass outbreak, like you trigger it, and then, like, it doesn't actually trigger. Because what I should be getting right now is only 2 different spawns. and it should be Remoraid and Magikarp. And I have gotten Poliwags and shit. So I don't know if this is working. Nah, he seems like a cool dude. That's the power of editing. You can make anything seem bad or good if you edit it right. That's why they tell you not to talk to the media. Like, if you're ever, like, in public or whatever and a media wants to talk to you, don't. Because a lot of times they're going to edit that shit to be a certain way. And there's nothing you can do about it because you agreed to talk with them. You pretty much consented to whatever they want to do with it. All right, yeah, we need to... I'm going to reset. I don't think the raid thing worked properly. Because I think sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. I have to make sure that it's not... I think I have to make sure that it's not on a certain day that it was already on or something. I don't know. It's weird. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it feels like it doesn't work. Yeah, the only worst thing that could happen from your video though is that it does somehow get pushed in the algorithm, and then people that like don't know it's a joke or can't tell it's a joke then believe that it's real. Oh crap, I'm stupid. No wait, hold on. I should still have Quillfish, thinking about it. Let me check. Uh-oh. Do I not still have... Do I need to redo Quillfish now again? Is that why it wasn't working? I shouldn't have to redo it, right? He's 211. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to find Quillfish. Do I have to redo that? Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, I need to delete the guy that does Quillfish. That is... Fisher Ralph. I wanna know if you can delete these numbers, but I don't know if you can, and I don't want to risk it just in case. I mean, it's always fun to do that. Okay, yeah, okay, we got it. Cool. Let's see if we can get him now. Yeah, video editing is fun, but at the same time, it's also annoying. Like, I am not looking forward to editing my Pokemon Gen 2 video, because I am already on page 39, I think, and I am just now in the second gym area talking about all of that shit there. Like, it's just a lot. It's a lot of shit to talk about. We need to catch a Poliwag again, but whatever. We'll do it another time. At least I know where he's at now if I want to get him. There we go. I need to catch 2 of them. See, I said that to myself, and I feel like I still don't have a good workflow. Like, I can get videos out. I don't know. If the video is like 10 to 15 minutes, it actually doesn't take me that long to edit it, depending on what I need to do. Like, I can probably do it in like 2 days at most, of like 4 to 6 hours of work in those 2 days. Like, both. But like, when it comes to longer videos, you think I would have like a better work method to make it not so tedious, but I really don't. To me, the worst part of editing is always redoing my audio. It's always going through and cutting out parts that I fucked up on and doing that. That is the worst part of editing for me. Also got Remoraid's. Cool. That is genuinely, to me, the worst part of editing is that. Then maybe you could. I don't know. I just don't feel like I have a good workflow even when it comes to editing. I kind of just be doing whatever I be doing, and it, you know, happens eventually. I am still debating on for the Gen 2 video because I feel like my audio now is at a point where I'm good with how it sounds. I don't think I would be changing it at all. Like, to me, I still hate my voice. Like, I think it sounds like shit no matter what. But people have said that my audio sounds great. Like, I guess right now, I don't know, does it sound good? Because of me feeling like that I have my audio how I want it to sound, I'm probably going to end up not recording the whole script of Gen 2 in one sitting like I was planning to do. Because in Gen 1, I was constantly changing my audio, so if you watch the Gen 1 video, you can tell throughout parts that my audio changes a bit. But because I wouldn't be changing my audio anytime soon, I think I could probably do the whole Gen 2 video in like different parts, and it still sounds consistent. Because if not, I'm gonna probably end up recording for like 4 to 5 hours if I sit down and do it in one sitting. Piggy noticed it, and I noticed it because I'm also just very familiar with my voice. I feel like if you listen on headphones, you'll actually hear my audio sounds different easier versus like if you watch on like a TV or whatever. Also, can you please get in the fucking ball, bro? You are wasting all my ultra balls. This is actually pissing me off that I got the first one so easy and this guy's taking forever. There we go. But yeah, like on TV, I don't really notice the issues either. Or if I listen to like on speakers, I don't. But if I listen on headphones, I can hear like if there are inconsistencies, I can hear it better. But I'm also like very familiar with my voice, so that also could probably, you know, do something with it too. Guess what time it is? You know what? If I'm going here to do this, I might as well get Kingdra already done. If I'm going here to level up everybody, I might as well get Horsey evolved. Alright. Do I want to... Oh, well, we need to hatch this egg, actually. So we probably should be doing... Okay, yeah. We probably should be doing this. Alright, let's go back. We're gonna go ahead and breed a Horsey so I can get a Kingdra. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go get a King's Rock. We're gonna go do that right now. We got some time to just do whatever. Let me make sure they have escape rope though. But I do like the Gen 1 video. I think it did really well. Well, I think it didn't do well, but I think I did well on it. The video actually didn't do good at all for algorithm. But Pokemon content, I don't know, dude. Like, I genuinely don't know. I have people tell me that I should, like, review more mainstream stuff. They're like, oh, it's like, you should talk about this. Like, oh, do better. And then I review mainstream shit, and it doesn't do better. And then I have people tell me to review indie stuff, and they're like, oh, do better. And then sometimes it does better, sometimes it don't. It's really weird, man. Can somebody learn strength, please? Please don't tell me I have to go all the way out here to get someone that does learn strength. Maybe you can learn it. I don't want to give that shit to my fucking ghost Pokemon I'm using. Alright, well, let's leave and go get somebody that can learn strength. That was a waste. Somehow, playing this makes me feel like we're not close to being done, but also at the same time that we're close to being done. It's a very weird, feeling. I'm like, oh god, we're so close to being done, and then my other side is like, oh no, we're not close to being done. I need to make sure that I move those guys out of that box when I get the chance. Because that's for my Charmanders I'm shiny hunting. You know what's gonna suck too? We have to hunt for a shiny Charmander. Because I said that my goal is to get a single shiny every game. Like, hunt for one. That's gonna probably add at least another, like, 10 fucking hours to this playthrough. Because I don't see us getting a shiny anytime soon before that. Like, we're probably gonna be looking at, like a 70, 80 hour playthrough. I don't think I've ever played Pokemon for this long. Even like a casual, even like Diamond and Pearl, which was probably, well, Platinum was probably my most played game. I don't even think I ever played it that long. Like, I don't think I ever played for literally over 80 hours even in that game. And I played the shit out of Platinum, dude. You play other games and trade everything in Fire Red. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing if you think about it. I'm playing a bunch of other games to trade them over to the next game. I don't know. I just never, like, I don't know. I just never played Pokemon that much. Not that I hate Pokemon or anything, like, I just don't think I ever got to the point where I was playing it for that long. To be fair with you, it's probably because Pokemon just isn't that good anymore. I could see why people, like, wouldn't really play it as much anymore. Because it just doesn't have a lot going for it really anymore. Maybe I'm hoping that the new game will be great. Like, I really do hope it'll be good. Yeah, when the game's like $70 and it's like looking the way it does, it's like, do you really want to buy this shit? Even though I did. Yeah, you're looking at paying $70 plus the console for a mid experience at best. Because as much as I did like ZA when I played it, I don't think I would ever really want to replay it. And the only time I'm gonna have to replay it is literally for this for when I talk about it for a video. Do I want to keep Thunder? Well, if I could get Thunder with Rain Dance, that would be so good. Nah, we're gonna give him Rain Dance instead of Thunder Wave. Having a more boost in water would be very nice. My issue, and this is coming from someone that is a Nintendo fan, is that it's hard to get people into Nintendo now when it's so fucking expensive. Like, if you don't have the nostalgia for it, it literally is so difficult to be like, why would I want to buy this? Why would I want to spend this much money on this game? When it's like $70 for something that you're not even attached to. Like, say what you guys, like, say what you want about Sony or whatever, but at least those games go on fucking sale. You know how many games I've gotten from like, for PS5 because they actually go on sale? I've gotten so many games from PS5 and PS4 because those things go on sale. That's why a lot of my collection is PS4 and PS5, because you can find them for dirt fucking cheap. Nintendo, though, dude, it's... The only time I ever find Nintendo deals is after the console's been out for, like, years. And, like, oh no, after the new console's been out for years. And then sometimes, like the 3DS case, the Switch comes out, the games are cheap then for, like, a year, and then all of a sudden they go up in price again. And then they've been literally expensive as shit ever since. So it's like, you could get a cheap option for Nintendo games, but then you have to get them at a certain specific time, and if you miss that time, they end up being collector's items now, so they're expensive again. Yeah, I mean, if you can screw over Walmart, then that would be great, but yeah, I don't have the luxury of screwing over Walmart like you do. PS6 is looking worse and worse. I'm not gonna be getting a PS6, bro. No fucking chance. Like, once the PS6 comes out and we don't have physicals anymore, that's it. Like, I'm out. I'll just pretty much hope to God Nintendo keeps their physicals or something. But I just don't... Like, at that point, I'm gonna just stick with PC. Because if I'm gonna be paying for digital experiences anyways, I might as well stick with PC where it's a better experience. It pays to be chronically sick. I get to be awake at 3 a.m. See, I'm awake at 3 a.m. for deals, and I still fucking miss them. But yeah, like, I don't know. If the PS6 is going to be strictly digital, my question at this point is, does it benefit me in any way to get a PS6 or just play on PC? And usually, the answer is always going to be, it's going to be better on PC. So, like, if my experience for a digital-only world is going to be better on a PC, why the fuck would I buy a PS6 then? Because the only reason why I still buy physicals is because I have a PS5 and I have PS4 and shit like that. It's why, if I can, I'd rather much buy them on console and play them that way instead of playing them on PC. Even though my PC can run it and it would be a better experience. Yeah, that's another issue too. Plus, Series X PS5 will be getting games so many years after PS. Yeah, But once 2027 or 2028 ends, they're not doing physicals anymore. So at that point, it's going to be back to just like, there's no point for me to buy anything with this. Even on PS5. Yeah, it's insane that they can just pretty much go, I take your game away now. Goodbye. And there's nothing you can do about it. They just do. All right, so we have Meryl. That is true. They did take away the original San Andreas. Because they knew if they did it, nobody was gonna buy the definitive edition because it was shit when it came out. I heard it's better now, but apparently it was, like I said, it was really bad when it first came out. So they knew if they didn't force that, people weren't gonna buy it. It's also kind of like what Overwatch did. Overwatch 2 is just Overwatch 1. It's just an update. If you literally put an Overwatch 1 disc into your console, it literally will load Overwatch 2. All right, I did not get Kingdra like I wanted. No, well, oh, I need to put Ghostia up and get Grimbus out. I need to make sure to trade Ghostia back over to my other game. Where is Grimbus? I can't seem to find him. I don't think I have him in my PKSM storage. Unless I do. If that's the case, I need to just go in PKSM and get him out. I don't think I have him in that, do I? Yeah, it's stupid. I get it, trust me. It's like I don't want to play the new update. Or like the new version. I just want to play the original version I fucking had. Okay, I need to figure out where Grimbus is. I don't know where he's at. Wilton, leave me alone. Alright, I have to check PKSM. I don't know where Grimbus is at. I can't tell if I left him in PKSM. Because that is a possibility I did. Or he's just in one of the boxes I didn't check. Alright, where is he? While I'm at it, let me move these guys out of here so I can just organize that box real quick. Because I want that to be strictly for, yeah, where the fuck is Grimbus? He's not in my party, is he? And I'm just stupid? I'll just put these guys here. Alright, I have to find Grimbus. Where the fuck is he? Because I see my other two Pokemon. Did I lose Grimbus? I am not seeing Grimbus, guys. Wait, did I... Oh, I think I traded over Grimbus to Silver. I think that's what happened. Okay, let me trade them back then real quick. Put him here. Because I was like, where the fuck is he? Yeah, I think that, because I remember I traded someone over to Silver so I could be like, oh, I'll make sure to trade this back. Okay, let me do that then real quick. That shit's fucking dying. My friend was talking to me about the 3DS recently. And he was like, I'm so worried about the hinges on it. And I was like, because he was like, the hinges seem like they'll break so easily and that like it wouldn't take long. And I was like, honestly, I was like, you kind of have to be a real idiot to break the hinges. Because I've never had a 3DS that had like bad hinge issues. Like I think this one right here that I'm using, the hinges are kind of shit. Like I can lift the 3DS up a little bit and it just kind of falls back down, but it's not broken. Like, it kind of sits where you would want it to sit. Unless it's kind of how... Well, I guess... No, never mind. That's kind of how they all are. Never mind. I guess they can kind of just all do that. It just seems like it's broken. Yeah, okay. I found Grimbus. He's over here. I found Grimbus, guys. Don't worry. But yeah, I don't know. I told him, I was like, you kind of have to really try to break the 3DS's, like, hinges. Because I was like, I've owned 3DSs for so long, and I've never had one that ever had its hinges break on me. The only DS I ever had the hinges break on me was the original DS, and that's because I was a dumb child who treated it like shit. And when you're a dumb child, of course you're gonna break shit. I know I told this story before, but you wanna know how dumb of a kid I was growing up? So I remember we had Sonic Rush, and if you know anything about Sonic Rush, the special stages require you to use the touchscreen. And I remember growing up, I could not beat one of the special stages. Like I could not. It was just so difficult. But one day, we lost the stylus, and I was like, well, I definitely can't beat it now. I was like, because I need that stylus. This shit's too hard with your finger. Somehow, I listened to my brother, who handed me a fucking seashell with a point on the end. A sharp point, keep in mind. And I believed him that it would be fine. And I remember, while actively scratching the fuck out of my screen, destroying it, I remember looking over to him and going, I don't think this is good for the screen. And he said, nah, it's okay. By the way, I beat the special stage, but I fucked that motherfucking DS up. I destroyed it. At least the bottom screen. I was never able to use any touchscreen shit on that bottom screen ever again. But I was still able to play Pokemon because you really didn't need the bottom screen, so. That was my story of how I destroyed my 3DS. The Two Stooges. I do actually remember he looked at me and said, nah, you're good. As I was actively destroying the 3DS. He said, "You're good." Alright, well, we don't need Gengar anymore because we already got the roaming legendaries, so we really don't need them. So we're sending them back over to Silver. I missed you, Grimbus. I missed you. And Gengar is really cool. However, Gengar really sucks in early gens, and it mostly comes down to him not having Levitate. So pretty much any ground type attacks are gonna hurt him really bad because he's poison. So because of him not having Levitate, it actually does suck really bad. But he's still usable, but he does get a lot better once abilities are introduced and he gets Levitate. And then he loses Levitate in Sun and Moon. So I don't know how bad he got in that game or not. I don't know if Gengar and Sun and Moon is shit or not. We'll always wonder why Game Freak made all of their fucking ghosts also poison. Because they are literally poison gas, pretty much. So Gengar, Haunter, and Ghastly are literally just balls of poison. That's what they are. That's technically what they're supposed to be. They're only ghosts because they're technically dead Pokemon. But they literally are poison. Like, Ghastly straight up kills you by breathing them in for the most part. Haunter can kill you by licking you. And Gengar holds a grudge against you and kills you. So, like, they're literally poison gas. That's pretty much what they are. I'm sure there's probably like some Japanese folklore to why they're based on some shit or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you read into it, it'd be like, Gengar is actually based off the Yako Yako, which is like a lizard thing that licks you or some shit. I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me. Well, so the reason why in Gen 1 Psychics couldn't be hit by Ghost type was a coding error. But even if they could, though, you're right, because Poison is weak against Psychic, so the one Pokemon that could actually deal with Psychic types can't even deal with them properly because they're Poison. So on one hand, yeah, they were meant to deal with Psychics, but at the same time, they're not good at even dealing with them. Haunter and Sickening Brap is Poison. That's what it's based off of. Oh, thanks for that. Whoa, guys. But, yeah, no, I did mention that, though. I was like, I don't know why Ash went out of his way to get a Haunter in the anime. If Haunter literally still couldn't beat Alakazam or Kadabra or any of them, because he's poison, he would get pretty much two-shot. Haunter. What did I say? Did I not say it right? Oh, because I said Haunter. It's Haunter. Yeah, I'm gonna say what I want to fucking say, and you're gonna just sit there and shut up. How about that? How about that, buddy? You ever think of that? Then you're gonna sit there and be a little good viewer and shut up and not correct me when I say something wrong? Yeah, go ahead and just sit there and keep watching me fight this slow bro, okay, buddy? Sit the fuck down. Also, I fucked up. It's gonna be hard to kill this thing now. I didn't switch out Typhlosion when I should have. It's gonna easily kill me. Yeah, this is gonna be a very quick run through the Elite Four where I die. Wow, I love that it's confused and not once did it hit itself. But God forbid I get confused, I will hit myself every fucking time possible. But not once did it hit itself. Not once. I love that. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know when Remoraid evolves at. I can't wait till we have to come back and fight the Elite Four over and over just with our actual team so I can evolve, like, not evolve them, but level them up. 37? No fucking way evolves at 37. I don't even believe that for a goddamn second. No goddamn way someone gonna level up Remoraid to 37. Oh my god, he learns a shit ton of good moves. I'm gonna look it up, and I swear to God, if he evolves up to 37, I'm gonna be actually pissed. Who the fuck designed Remoraid like that? 25. Okay. Piece of shit. Yeah, it's 25. Okay. We should evolve him actually probably next fight. I should have bought a bunch of shit, because I'm going to lose like half my money. Because there's no way I'm going to get through the Elite Four. Yeah, I should have bought a bunch of stuff, because I have like 40,000 Pokédollars. That means I'm going to literally have like 20,000 when I lose. And that's a lot of items I could have bought. One more level and then we get Flamethrower, thank God. You know how nice it would be to finally have Flamethrower, dude? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I know Gen 2 has a few coding errors, mostly with the Kurt balls. A lot of those have like they either don't work or they're just shit. And then Crystal has like a specific bug with the heavy ball where 2 Pokemon get added to the list of like ones that like get a bonus or whatever. I hate Crobat's gold sprite so much, dude. It looks so stupid. Like, if you see his silver sprite, it looks really cool, and then his gold sprite just looks really dumb. For, like, no reason. Okay, maybe it'll take one more fight. I don't think Venomoth will give us enough experience. Yeah, you know damn well if your Elite Four members pulled up with a Venomoth, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel to get whoever up in here. Ain't no fucking way that guy's gonna rock a Venomoth. Like, actually come out of his, like, goddamn hole to use one. Bro really said, I want to use the Venomoth, and I'm okay to do it. It still sucks so much that for my Smeargle to be viable, we gotta get him to 61. Like, that's the only way he's gonna be viable is 61, because then he'll have all 4 moves. Because I screwed up on the last sketch and got Flamethrower, and it doesn't do anything because he's not built for that move. So it was pretty much worthless to keep. Thinking about it now, though, I should have kept it until I got an attacking move. Because I straight up can't do anything. At least then I could have done some damage. Okay, we have Octillery now. I am not looking forward to having to get everybody up to a certain level to go fight Red. I definitely am not going to get everybody up to the same level that Red's at, but I'm at least trying to try to get everybody up to 60. Either 55 or 60. And try to fight Red at that point. Because getting everybody up to where Red is exactly at, that's going to be so annoying. Because I think his highest Pokemon is like 76. Bam, bam. Hitmonlee genuinely would scare the shit out of me if he was real. Like, he has no mouth, so I don't know how he eats. He's just a big, weird body with eyes. Like, bro's terrifying. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was a crit, but it wasn't. It was just my normal damage. That smokescreen worked out in my favor. Maybe Grimace is at a level where he could probably beat the Elite Four. I should have used another move and not Fire Punch. Because I kind of don't want to lose my money, so I kind of want to actually try to win this. Octillery is a cool Pokemon. I really do like Octillery. I just wish he wasn't shit, man. However, he looks so much like a real octopus that it's hard for me to see him as a Pokemon. Every time I see him, I genuinely just think he's a real-ass octopus, and that's all he is. Because he looks nothing like how a real Pokemon would look. He just looks like that they really, like, they literally just imported an octopus from real life in here. Alright, let's see if I can get through. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I fight her. Shit, I almost forgot. We don't need October to have this anymore. Give that shit to Meryl. What does he have? Oh, amulet coin. That's why I'm getting so much money, too. Because I'm getting, like, double the money. Or, like, not double, but, like, a good extra. Thanks to the amulet coin. I should have already given him the charcoal. But I never went and got it, actually. Meryl from Metal Gear. I'm glad you still talk about the game. Oh, yeah, trust me. I'm going to definitely talk about the game. Don't you worry. The time will come for that game, and I will royally make everybody mad because I'm going to say that I fucking hated it. I already know what it's gonna, like, people are gonna say. They're gonna be like, well, you only hate it because you, like, suck at it. I mean, look how many times you die, blah, blah, blah. Which I'm gonna straight up say that, yeah, I know I sucked at this game. Like, that's obvious. I was not good at it. But a lot of my sucking also came from the fact that the game just is not designed well. Like, I can accept when I'm bad, but I can also accept when the game is also not helping me be good either. It is crazy to me that no matter how many times I played it, no matter how many times I would load a new stream up of the game and try to play it, I would try my best to go, okay, last stream sucked, whatever, maybe the game gets better. And it never at any point got better. It just got worse and worse and worse each stream. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, there's no way. It's just getting worse after, like, worse with this shit. I was like, come on, man. But it did. Each time. It never got better. I was so surprised how actually bad the game was to play. I think out of all the bosses, I remember liking one boss fight, and it was like the big dude you fight near the end. And it's because his room and everything actually felt like it was designed for the type of game that you were playing, while every other boss fight did not feel that way. Alright, we are almost pretty much good to go. We still need to do all the headbutt trees, but after that, it's pretty much Kanto time. So that probably means next stream will be Kanto time. Because I don't know how long it's going to take for the headbutt stuff. Because you're like big dudes. And it's not even that. He actually was fun to fight. It felt rewarding to, like, trick him and then, like, beat him. While, like, the other areas were just like, bro, I don't want to fucking do this. Stop. I should have gave the experience share to who is it? To Lantern. He's probably gonna go for surf, but I should maybe survive it, I think. I don't know. Probably won't. Okay, I did. I don't know if I'm faster or not. I don't think I am. Yeah, of course I wasn't faster. I should have just baited the hyper beam like I knew I was gonna use. Wow, that would have been perfect if I would have used Sketch. I'm just gonna let Viper die. I should survive. Actually, yeah, okay, we're good. I was like, I don't know if I will, actually. Wow, I am trying so hard to get CQ to do some damage there, and he just was not. He was just not doing any fucking damage. Okay, I finally now have flamethrower. Thank fucking God, dude. It's insane he learns this shit at level 60. Egg is my favorite Pokemon. It has a unique attribute of having 0 health, which makes it ineffective in battle. Yeah, if you somehow get an egg out in battle, you like instantly lose. It might as well be a mythical level pre-post game. Wow, I don't actually have a thing to cure Paralyze. Wow. Oh well. Thank God I missed. Alright, where's my revive at? I still have an extra revive, right? Oh, I guess not. Did nothing. Somehow I'm getting real lucky here. I wish I had a very good attack for this. Wow, I am getting super lucky to do no damage pretty much. No, I get that. Look, I like the new experience share, and I like that it's, like, good. But the problem is it's too good, and I wish you could just turn it off. I wish there was an option to turn it off for people that don't want to have it on. The fact that there is not an option to turn it off is kind of really, like, dumb to me. There should have just been an option to turn it off. I'm gonna lose my money. That sucks. Well, I fought hard, but I'm gonna definitely lose my money now. He's gonna hit me no matter what I do. Yeah. Well, there goes half of my money, which is gonna be a good amount, actually. I like because it's good for grinding old games sometimes. It's me and a fucking patch grass for 3 hours, so I get it. But sometimes I'm not grinding. Yeah, I really do wish you could turn it off. That's all they had to do was to make it where you could turn it off. And the fact that you can't turn it off is just weird to me. Yeah, I had probably over like 60 something. That sucks. I didn't lose too much of what I had when I came in here, but still that sucks. But I mean, we're done here. We don't really have to do anything else here. The problem is I can't really leave like normally. I'm gonna have to walk back through this whole fucking thing. Which I don't think is too bad, actually, to have to do. But yeah, we have to do this just so I can get back to Johto, because you can't fly from here to Johto, which sucks. Which thankfully is something you can do in the remakes. Yeah, we have to walk this whole way back now. I was like, as soon as my repel wears off, I'm gonna encounter something. I already knew it. I think technically I can fly now, I think, to Shoto. Oh, I don't even have a flying type on me. That's right, I put him up. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Alright, so my two options are this. I can either breed a Poliwag, a Horsey, and a Slowpoke, and at least for sure get two of those, because I could only get either Slowking or Politoed. And then Kingdra, so I'd have to choose between those two. There is ways to get more King's Rocks, but you have to go find them off Slowpoke, which means I would have to use the Thief TM and just farm until I found one. Thankfully, if I really want, I can go get a King's Rock pretty easily in my silver copy, because I have Surf. So we easily could get both that we need pretty easily. Well, see, I don't even need to breed a Slowpoke. I can just find one. They're in the Slowpoke well, so... I don't know how shiny... like grind people, like shiny hunters or whatever. I don't know why it's a shiny grind. I don't know how shiny hunters get so lucky to find shinies. Like, I have played for so long, and I have fought so many random wild battles, and I have yet to find a single shiny. And bros can get them so easily with no issue at all. Well, I say easily as if they don't spend hours doing it, but you know what I mean. Like, it's something like sometimes they'll just be playing and they'll find one without even like trying, and then here I am, just like no fucking luck whatsoever to get one. Nothing like ROM editing fixed. Hey guys, we're gonna be doing a shiny challenge where I have to get a shiny before every gym, but instead of actually doing it the natural way, we're gonna go ahead and make the shiny odds 50%. And we're gonna go ahead and just spawn legendaries in every patch of grass. Wow, the encounter rate right now is very high. I need to come up here. Oh my god, dude. I've just encountered shit like almost every 5 seconds pretty much. I need to come up here and get headbutt from this guy. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Let me out of here, please. Metapod, you don't want this, dude. Come on, man. You really don't want this. Is there a headbutt guy somewhere? I thought there was a guy that gives you headbutt somewhere. He was so sad that I declined his offer for his number. He was like, "Oh, okay." Oh, you know what I forgot we have to do? We have to do the unknowns. We have to get all the unknowns. That's gonna be like a later thing. I don't want to do that right now. You know what sucks? Like, we'll have to do the unknown things again. Because in Gen 4, the remakes, you have to get all the unknowns there. And it doesn't count if you just trade Pokemon over. Like, you have to go out of your way to get the unknowns. Because you need them for the 2 extra forms that they added. Yeah, it's literally hours for the 2 new forms they added, and you have to redo it. Like, you can't just transfer the unknowns over from another game. You have to get them in that game. What did I look for? Oh yeah, I need to see where... Oh, we can get the headbutt at the department store, I forgot. I was like, I need to see where the headbutt guy is, but I forgot we can just go buy it. Alright, you guys can be put up. Oh, box is full, sorry. I don't know where weak sauce is at. I would have to figure that out. Okay, let's go to the department store. What team is Headbutt? Team 02, okay. You do not have them. I don't think it's this floor. Nope, not the right one. Yeah, the unknown is going to be a very annoying part of it too. But hey, it do be like that. Let's see MO2, right? Yes. Oh, I don't have enough money. How much is that shit? 2,000. Alright, can Noctowl learn it? He cannot. Okay. We're gonna have to get a Pokemon that can. Alright, so what we're gonna do for now is we're gonna set this up so I can be ready for this tomorrow. And I'm gonna probably end stream for today because I'm getting tired. I don't know why I got so tired. I was like wide awake before this. But I think we'll do the tree stuff tomorrow. But pretty much, I don't think the tree stuff will take too long. Because a lot of it we can track. Like, it would be annoying if we didn't have a tracker, but there's a lot of trackers I can use to, like, tell me what rare spawns I have for trees, which will then get us the Pokemon pretty quickly. Because the hard part about the tree thing is just finding the rare trees. But once you have the rare trees, that's, like, super easy. We're gonna give it to Koala. But I got fucking tired, dude. I don't know why. So I'm probably gonna go end up napping. I even slept pretty well, so I'm surprised. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, hold on. Well, real quick, though, I do want to look at the tree tracker and see how it works. Into tree tracker. Oh, apparently, okay, so you can, like, hunt on any tree. Okay, hold on, let me see. I want to see how this works real quick. So, 6, 2... Like, you can literally hunt in here, like, the town that we're in. We would not have good luck, though, getting, Heracross, though. I would have to see what routes Heracross even spawns at. Well, apparently Route 31 would give us a 30%. Okay, this isn't too bad, actually. Once you have the tracker, it's really not that bad. Okay, then yeah, that's going to be something we could easily pretty much get through quickly tomorrow. Unless our RNG is really bad. But like 30%, even for like a Heracross, it's really not that bad. And then like even in this town right now, we can get pretty much everyone that we would need. Well, not everyone, but we can at least get Pineco. So we could get 2 Pinecos. And then we would get Heracross and Apom. And I think that's pretty much all we would need from the trees. I think Murkrow spawns in trees, but only in Kanto. But pretty much Pineco and Heracross and Apom are the only ones you need. So 3 would be very easy to get. But alright guys, I'm hopping off. I'll see you around next time. Goodbye.